This is Tony from Kyng, and you are watching Antihero magazine.
How's it feel playing Carolina Rebellion on the last day, closing the thing out?
Playing Carolina Rebellion on the last day is pretty darn cool. We opened up the stage. I'm not exactly sure which stage name is, but it was great. The turnout was great. The fans were awesome, and we couldn't be happier with the results.
How important is it for you guys to be playing festivals like this to kind of get that exposure to a fan base that probably has never even heard of you guys?
It's very important to play festivals for us because we reach out to people who wouldn't normally listen to us because you have such a different array of bands playing different genres, and I think it's good for all the bands to kind of win over, a crossover of bands. So this is great. This is a great opportunity, and we love to play festivals. It's just like we shine. You know what I mean? We love to just like play to a new audience that's never heard us, has no idea who we are. It's a great feeling, you know.
And I mean, festival season pretty much just kicked off a few weeks ago for the U.S. Is there any other major festivals that you guys are playing at that you can announce right now?
We're going to be playing a few festivals, one of which is Rock on the Range, which I believe is in about 3 weeks, something like that, close to that. And we are also playing Chicago Open Air in July, which is massive, and we're very excited to play.
Two pretty big festivals, one of which the main headliner is Metallica. How are you guys feeling about playing with one of the most iconic metal thrash bands of all time?
It's great to be playing Rock on the Range, knowing that Metallica is also playing. But unfortunately, they're playing on a day that we are not, and that's fine because we actually have played their first annual Orion Festival, and we were actually handpicked by James Hetfield to play the festival. And we met with him before the show, and he talked to us for a good 10 minutes, and it was amazing, surreal, and he introduced us to the crowd, which is great. Couldn't have been a better experience. So I'm not too sad that we're not playing with them, but actually I am very sad, but not as sad as I would be as if I had the experience to play with them before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You guys got any new music that you're working on, stuff that we should be looking for?
Our latest album is called Breathe in the Water. It's been out since October of last year, and we're in the process of promoting that album. That's why we're out here, and it's going great. The reception from that album has been awesome, fantastic, and we're excited to be out here doing it.
And any plans on going back to the studio anytime soon, or you guys kind of like tinkering around with some new music?
I think we'll be hitting the studio. For now we're kind of focusing on touring, so it hasn't been really brought up yet. But I would say that probably the end of this year, the beginning of next year, we might be hitting the studio again.
And how do you guys kind of like find the balance between writing and touring? Kind of like write a little bit here and there on the road when you got some spare time?
We often write mainly at home because we're a three-piece band, first of all, and we're out here on our own. We don't have a crew. All we have this time around is a sound guy, but it's the first time we have a sound guy on the road with us. It's usually just us three. So, I'm the merch guy. I'm loading in the merch, tearing down the merch. We're all loading in and out all our gear, setting it up, tearing it down, dealing with fans, driving. It's a lot of work, so it doesn't leave much time to work out music, because the time you do have, you kind of want to just rest, And so, unfortunately, we're not at that level yet, but we'll get there,
And I mean, that's probably one of the most fundamental stepping stones and building blocks as an up-and-coming band. It's developing that bond as brothers.
Definitely.
By doing all of that stuff.
Correct, yeah.
And how have you seen the bond of the band kind of like grow from that experience of being everything all at one time?
Well, the bond that is created is tremendous, I mean, we started doing this, we all have a history of touring in the past as well, but this band particularly, we started touring in 2011, and we have a special bond, again, it's just three-piece. A three-piece band is, I think, a lot easier. It's less cooks in the kitchen, as they say, and so we're kind of forced to get along, because I believe when you have a band like that's a 5-piece, you tend to have your cliques and they kind of separate and do their own thing. Where we're kind of forced to be together, so we make the best of it. We most of the time we're cracking up and talking smack on each other and just having a good time. But we have our moments where we have disputes here and there, like any band does. But I think we're a tight knit bunch for sure, more so than a lot of bands I've seen.
That family atmosphere.
Totally family, yes.
It kind of helps you guys, especially with that type of bond, when you guys are on tour like this away from your families.
Definitely, we all play a role, an important role out here on the road. We all know what we have to do, and that's come with time. Everybody knows what job they have, and it's a pretty well-oiled machine. You know what I mean? Considering.
Oh yeah. That's everything that I have. Is there anything that you want to add that I didn't touch on?
If you want to find us on social media, you can find us on Twitter. The handle is @KyngBand. That's KYNGBAND. And also on Instagram is @KyngBand. And also Facebook.com/KyngBand. So if you want to buy our music, you can get it on iTunes. You can buy it at FYE. And I'm pretty sure they have it at some Best Buy stores. Or come to a show and we can sell it to you ourselves.
You guys on Spotify and all of that too?
I believe so, but don't go there because that doesn't give us anything. So it's fine if you want to listen to it, but buy the album. It's like, but I mean, I know how it is, but that's how. If you want to continue to see bands out here doing what they're doing and giving you great music, you got to support the bands.